Welcome to JEAH Show Podcast. Each week we delivered hard-hitting analysis of hot issues of the region. And now, here's your host, Mr. Emmanuel Jester Abadilla and Miss John Rose Sabellano.
Hello everyone, good morning. This is Emmanuel Jester Abadilla, your anchorman.
Hello, good morning everyone. This is Jana Sabellano, your anchor woman.
And welcome to JEAH Show Podcast. So, how's your day, John Rose?
I'm fine, thank you. How about you?
I'm fine too, same as usual. Seeing your beautiful face made my day special.
Oh, thank you for your compliment. Me too, because you're here with me.
It made my heart flutter. Anyways, this is my first time doing podcasting and I'm very nervous.
Me too. I'm very nervous doing with this, especially when I'm with my inspiration in life.
Oh, my heart is melting for your wonderful words. Don't worry, I will take care of you for the rest of my life.
Do it in actions, not in words, okay?
Okay, ma'am, no problems. Because action speaks louder than words.
You're right. I do hope so.
Thank you. So today's topic, we will talk about could the online class be continued in your normal classes? What can you say about this, John Rose?
Well, of course, in my own opinion, online class should be continued even if we are in a new normal classes, because there might be some cases that teachers or students has conflict in terms of health, or like for instance to the students who has an inheritance disease and prone to any communicable diseases that might worsen the situation and affects a lot of students. Or shall I say, online class would be the second option if there are some conflicts with the face-to-face classes in new normal.
For me, in the new normal classes, I think the online class should be stopped because some students can afford any load because maybe a low budget of money or lack of gadget. So it's better to have a face-to-face rather than continuing the online class.
But until now, the vaccine is not yet found, and maybe all the students may be prone to danger because of COVID-19 virus. So I think only few can have face-to-face, or maybe half of the class is using online and the other half in face-to-face.
Yeah, I do think so. Because education is very important in life. It can help us to achieve our goal in life and make our life better. To discuss further, we have a guest with us.
Let me introduce to you Miss Angelet and Miss Hannah.
Welcome to our program, Miss Angelet and Miss Hannah. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, good morning everyone. I'm Angela Cañon.
Well, good morning, John Rose and Mr. Eman. I am Hannah Comedido.
How's your day, the two of you, Miss Hannah and Miss Angelet?
I'm fine, thank you. Same as usual.
I'm actually good, Miss John Rose. Thank you for asking. I'm still breathing.
Good for you, Hannah, that you're still breathing. Me too, I'm breathing with the same air with John Rose.
No, enough with the sweet talk. Let's go down to our topic, which is, could the online class be continued in your normal classes?
What's your opinion about this topic, Miss Hannah and Miss Angelet?
Okay, with regards to this one, I think this could be possible, or we can still have online classes, even if everything's gonna be back anytime soon when this virus finally ends. It would be possible that some teachers or school still utilize this one. It depends. It really depends on the agreement they're going to have.
How about you, Miss Angelet?
For me, possibly. Use of the media platforms perhaps makes our studies convenient. Though there are challenging factors present within the concept, but we couldn't deny the fact that face-to-face interaction is much better. Maybe it will be great to have the both concept to have options.
So, let me ask various questions to answer Miss Hannah and Miss Angelet. Is that okay?
Yeah,
Okay, as
sure,
long
no
as it's easy
problem.
to answer.
So, here goes the first question. Do you agree that online class still continued in your normal, Miss Hannah?
Yes, yes, Eman, I strongly agree with that one because some students are really love to do that because there is no need for them to go to school because they're going to have their classes through
How
online.
about you, Miss Angelette?
For me, I do not agree. Online class might be considered an efficient way to continuously have our learning despite this new normal. But we could not bear the fact that face to face learning is much more great and effective when it comes to inculcating and acquiring learnings.
Thank you for that wonderful answer, Miss Hannah and Miss Angelette. So let's proceed to the second question. What are the advantages and disadvantages of taking online class, Miss Hannah?
Alright, the advantages of having online classes is having the convenience and flexibility are the most common advantages of online classes. Because taking online classes is ideal for someone who wants to continue while working, while learning a master's degree. Online classes allow you to fit school into your schedule when it's convenient to you, while the disadvantages are that the internet connection we have in the Philippines is not good. Moreover, some students who don't have enough money they don't have enough money to still continue with online classes because of financial problems they have. And considering the fact that there are also students who live in an area that there is no signal.
Okay. How about you, Miss Angelette?
As what Hannah said, convenience and flexibility are the most common advantages of online classes, and the disadvantages are inability to focus on screens and interaction among peers is absent.
Okay, the next question is what can you say about the face to face class? Miss Angelette?
Face to face learning is an instructional method where course content and learning material are taught in person to a group of students.
How about you, Miss Hannah?
I totally agree with Miss Angelette because the face-to-face classes really help students and teachers to really ensure to have a better teaching and learning
Okay,
situations.
so let's proceed to the next questions. Which do you prefer, the online class or the face-to-face? Miss Angelette?
I prefer face to face because I can gain greater understanding from teachers and other students.
How about you, Miss Hannah?
The same goes with Angelette. I really prefer to have a face-to-face classes because as what I have mentioned earlier that it's better to have that one because it helps students and teachers to have a better interaction to teaching and learning situation.
Okay. Next is what did you use for online platform to conduct classes? Miss Hannah?
Yes, we often use Google Meet and we seldomly use
How
Zoom
about you,
meeting.
Miss Angelette?
Same with Miss Hannah, I used Google Meet and Zoom.
Okay, so next question. Is there interaction with other online students or your classmates? Miss Hannah?
Yes, of course there is. There is actually, but the sad part is that we are not really having much chit chats. All the new classmates we have, I only talk to one person. Two persons yet.
How about you, Miss Angelette?
Yes, there is interaction with online students or my classmates. Like through chat, we can interact with each other.
Next question. Are there group projects within online courses? Miss Angelette?
Yes, there are still group projects within online courses.
How about you, Miss Hannah?
Of course, there is. One example of that is the one that we are having right now. One thing that differ is that our way of communicating in what it needs to be done on our projects is that we are communicating through our group
Okay.
chat.
What do you mean fast moving towards e-learning? Miss Hannah?
For that matter, Mr. Eman, I'm gonna leave that thing to Miss Angelet.
Okay, Miss Angelet?
Okay, Iman. Fast moving towards e-learning means having the race of technology pertinence in learning, where learning can be conducted and made possible through electronic media platforms.
Okay, that ends the interview. Okay, so thank you for your wonderful and inspiring answer, Miss Hannah
You're
and Miss
welcome, Miss
Angelet.
Generous. It's our pleasure to be here as your guest.
We're glad to help and share our opinion, especially this coming new normal class.
Thank you for accepting our invitations and coming with us.
You're welcome.
Before the program ends, I would like to thank you for listening to our program, the JEAH Show podcast.
I hope you learned something from our program.
See you next time. Bye bye.
Bye everyone. Thank you for listening.
走って潮騒